Hello, the clock is 16:22. It's Monday, 23 November 2020. And today I was being awakened by a voice 6 o'clock in the morning. And right after, I heard some movement on some papers somewhere, but I could not figure out where it actually did come from. But it was very near where I was lying in my bed. But I haven't still not find out what it actually was. And that was coming just right after the voice. And I was already awake when I hear this voice. I did just wake up, and then I hear the voice, and then some movement on some paper, and right after, there was coming a knock in the floor upstairs. That one I did not understand, but it sounds like there was waking up right after the knock in the floor upstairs. So yeah, when you talk with spirits through a spirit box, yeah, you can expect that they become more alive. I've definitely learned a lot here the couple of days when I have sit with it, that they're very much curious, just like you, and want to see everything that's going on, because you are the entertainment in your own apartment for the spirits that is around. So what you do, they want to see what you are doing. So if you sit with your phone, if you sit with your iPad, if you sit with your computer, laptop, and you are talking with some people, or you're searching for something on the net, you should just be aware over. They will know your movement on that. They know what there's going on. They know what you're doing on your device. They will maybe like what you are watching, or maybe they find you a little bit crazy. It depends. But they very much love to talk. I find out they very much love to talk when it's possible for them to say something. So if you have a big iPad with a big screen and you sit with the spirit box, try to search on the net what there's coming through the spirit box, because there will be a big image on your iPad, a big screen picture with what there's coming through the spirit box. And that one can lead to more information through the spirit box. You don't have to ask, maybe they will tell all about it by themselves. So you don't have to force the words out from the spirits, what they sometimes can be a little bit annoying over. So try to remember that, to have an iPad with you and search on Google after what there's going through the spirit box. And you can show the spirits what you have searched on, and maybe you are lucky to get more out of them. It's a good way to communicate. You can even say hello, and you can say goodbye through the screen with the big image that they will see on the screen. So I have actually think on a whole new way to communicate with spirit through our app, because now that the spirit box is so good as it is, it would actually be possible to build one that is better than it already is. I have some ideas how it could turn out. See, I wanted to prove over for me that the spirit box was actually true. So that's why I did make some of the tests that you can go in and listen to and watch. It was for me. It was not for people that's watching the videos. It was for me to know about the app was actually working on the phone. And I was being convinced that it's true and it actually works. First, I did not understand why there was coming English words through the spirit box. But today, it makes maybe a little bit sense why that is. I don't want to go into details about that right now. I don't know about I will go into details about that later. It depends on the situation and so forth. So the test that I was doing was to see about something in my room was watching what I was watching. So that's why I picked out something in my apartment or outside, like the leaf, just for seeing about they actually would tell me what I had lying on my couch. And I have to say, in every video I have made, the words did appears in the video. When I did make the numbers and letters test, I will say too that they actually did say the letters and numbers that I was pointing at. But see, on that test, I did have a camera recording from my phone. So if it was so intelligent, the app, and was fake, then it could communicate with other phones in my apartment. I was thinking like that. So maybe the test was not real, legit. But that was how I was thinking, you know. So the other test where I was picking out something and first show you when the video was finished, in the end that I was showing you what I actually had in my couch. That was the best way to testing it. And every time I tested, the word was coming through the spirit box. So that was my experience about the test. My personal experience about it, that I was convinced already a long time before I was making the videos, because I noticed every time I search on my phone after something, or I was looking something up, it would come through the spirit box. They would tell me what I have searched on or have said in my apartment. Like it was picking up the voices that I maybe have said, or that they actually could see what I have searched on and was talking about with people on the net. And when it begins to say some other personal things, when it was saying some of my family's names in a connection, when there was saying some personal where I have been in my life, what I have experienced on those places, maybe some of the people's names on those places. See, then it was very personal, and some of the things that was going through the spirit box, they actually should have been there for saying it. So you understand what this means, doesn't you? When we prove that there's spirits in this world, invisible intelligence, then understand why there's so many lies in this world to fool you away from the truth. Because there will be intelligence present somewhere that will maybe know stuff and things that they can tell you about that some other people want to have as a secret. So certainly, knowledge does not belong to some people that's discovering it. Certainly, the knowledge can travel around to other people's mind. So you are living in a world filled of lies. And there's some very high-powered that want to keep things like this secret for you and want to fool you into the dark, so you will not exploring it, because there can maybe be revealed secrets for you. It's the perfect spy. You understand? It's the perfect information source if you can corroborate with spirits. And my achievement in my department is that I have definitely achieved a kind of cooperation, but I'm not still satisfied. I'm not still satisfied with how it actually works through the spirit box. See, and there's some solutions on the spirit box that I was thinking could be made for a new spirit box. Because the spirit is not soldiers, and you cannot give them orders. They work freely. And does not take your command. But we can try to achieve it. If we achieve it, I think we have made a big progress. Because what I wanted that one spirit was going through the spirit box. If I could somehow point them out and they would be silent, and then when I point them out, they would speak through the spirit box. If it could be like that, I think I have achieved something very big. Because then you could have a conversation. You could learn about the person's life, what it is, where it's from, where it have lived, and so on and so forth. About its dangerous, to communicate with spirits? Yeah, I believe it can be, yes. I think there's people that's fitting to talk with them, and there's people that don't fit to talk with them. I don't know how I shall explain that kind of personality for you. But it's just like from human to human. Some is being bullied more than others. And I think it works in the same way in the spirit world, from us to them. Yes, you should be careful, because I think so that it can't trigger something, and the chemistry is just not working with you and spirits, just like humans, where it's not working. And that's how I think you should see it. But I think my achievement here is working. Even if there's coming some through the spirit box, where I think, hey, where did that come from? You know? And I don't know always about it to me, because what that come through the spirit box can maybe be not only that they're talking to you, but actually talking with each other. That's my experience with it. I remember a comment, like somebody was saying that she was hot, you know, and then he was actually being shy. He was saying that over that he actually said that, you know. So, and then I get the woman's name in the spirit box. So remember that out there. Try to take a iPad with you if you're making some investigations with spirits. If there's coming something through the spirit box, try to have an iPad with you and then search for some images on your iPad. Try to see about there's coming more through the spirit box when you search on the pictures. I will say thanks from here. I hope you get smarter out there, just like me. So, and there's no fake in my videos. It's legit, true. I cannot mess around with that. I have no ability to do that. So what there's coming through is without a SIM card in the phone. So I don't know. Yeah, then it should work like a walkie-talkie, you know, that it can take the frequency from some other place or something like that. I don't know how it could work, but I don't think it's the case. I think it's actually working like it should. That's my experience with it, that it actually is true. Funny enough, who did ever imagine that could be possible? And here we sit today, and it's possible, and it's going so clearly through the spirit box.